Hello Sagittarius and welcome to Truth While Told Tarot. This is Andrea and I'm here to do your weekly tarot reading for the sign of Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus, so I hope you're well. As always, the reading won't be for everyone. Take what resonates for you. So welcome Sagittarius. We have Navigating by the Stars. Follow your bliss. Stars always bring that sense of hope, but sometimes we just have to move forward in faith. They are linked with things like blessings, wish fulfillment, being watched over, but sometimes we just have to move forward in faith. This is the energy here. Do what makes you happy as well. With that, follow your bliss. Let's see what we have for you. What do we have for our lovely Sagittarians? Thank you, angel, spirits, guides. Archangel Michael, message for the week ahead. What do we have for our lovely Sagittarians? We have number 14, have no fear. Fear is a trap of the ego. Allow me to use my sword of light to free you from the disquieting feelings holding you back. So sometimes you just have to move forward in faith, and this is about having no fear in terms of that too. Let's see what we have for you, Sagittarius. Overarching energy first for our lovely Sagittarians. Thank you for the week ahead, angel, spirits, guides. What does Sagittarius need to hear? Thank you. Bear with me, I'm suffering from allergies at the moment, but we continue. Let's see what we have for you. What do we have for our lovely Sagittarians for the week ahead? Message for Sagittarius. So we have the Strength card and we have the Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups can be Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, male or female, or the energy of the card can be a person. Somebody who is connected with your heart, your emotions, your feelings. Could also be you, trusting your heart as well. We have the Knight of Pentacles, Seven of Swords, the Hanged Man, Queen of Swords now. These energies are likely you here, Sagittarius, heart and mind. Again, male or female with this energy. We have the Fool. The Seven of Cups. And we have the Page of Cups. There is something about this reading here, Sagittarius, of putting on not necessarily putting on a show, but on the face of it, this is what we're going to do, but deep down you already have a plan. There is this kind of feeling here of, all right, let's do it, let's liberate from everything that's gone before, let's just kind of like, you know, let's just start afresh, and let's move forward on that basis, but deep down you're kind of planning something else. I feel it's because of what's led to this point, is what I'm seeing for you. It certainly feels here that you are wanting to embrace the new and kind of move forward in faith. But it feels like in your circumstances, whatever these circumstances are, I think that you are being truthful with yourself in terms of what brings you happiness and joy and fulfillment and contentment. And there is a scenario here in terms of now's the time to move forward in the right direction. And not afraid to cut cords with your situation here is what I see for you. Let's see what we have for you. The Strength card and the Queen of Cups. Yeah, the Devil, releasing from the Devil energy. I mean, I get it. You know what's right for you now, heart and mind. Having the strength to face this Devil energy, deal with it and overcome it and release from it. The Devil, when it's upright, is unhealthy. It can be based in ego, lower vibrational energy. So it can be a person, place, situation, people, ethos, culture. I mean, whatever that scenario is, but it's generally unhealthy. It can be behavioral patterns that don't serve our highest good. On a personal level, it can be addiction, somebody who has a vice. The classic vices as well can be linked with this too. It can also be to do with, things like greed, gluttony, all of that kind of thing can be linked with the devil. But it can also be to do with someone's behavioral pattern. So it can be a relationship, physical desire, passion, but knowing it's not for your highest good, controlling behavior, manipulative behavior. Subversive energy, critical energy, whatever that scenario is. I think that you are being true to yourself and facing something head on here. And breaking free of the devil, it came out reverse. This is liberation from the devil. And that's really the kind of energy, which is what I was picking up with the Fool. There is something about putting on a face of it, but deep down, you're planning to liberate from this situation, and that's what I see for you. The Knight of Pentacles for me in this energy just feels kind of a kind of slow and steady energy. You're just taking everything in your stride, but you know how you're moving forward in truth now. And this is what I see for you now. Yes, this could be in a work situation. It could well be with a personal relationship, but it's not limited to that. This is having the strength to face and deal with this devil energy and release from it, let go of it. So you could look at this in terms of relationships, where you live, neighbours, landlords. It could well be to do with, it's whatever this unhealthy influence is. It could be to do with a business, a boss from hell, or, a work culture, whatever that scenario is. Some of you might be planning to get a new job with this kind of energy. The Hanged Man, the Page of Cups, and the Seven of Cups. I feel for a lot of you here that this is a scenario where someone is telling you, someone might be advising you for your highest good as well. It's time to look at your options, look at different possibilities, but certainly wait. This is a scenario here that I feel that you are planning to liberate from a situation, but you also don't want to cut your nose off to spite your face as well. You don't want to put yourself at a disadvantage. So this is the scenario here where you're biding your time and looking at your options, but very clear in terms of you're not staying with this environment or situation anymore. The plan is to kind of liberate, but on your own terms. The energy is about moving forward in faith on that basis and having no fear to pursue options, because you have options here. And that's what you're being told. I feel somebody might be advising you here, Sagittarius, as well, somebody who cares about you. The Page of Cups can be a message from the heart in some way. This just feels like someone is telling you to, or encouraging you to face what needs to be faced and overcome it, and not put up with a situation, but actually liberate from it and break free. But not be foolish in terms of your actions or spontaneous, but actually keeping your cards close to your chest in terms of how you're going to look at your options and how you need to move forward, and set yourself up in terms of what you're going to move towards. This is the scenario here. So I feel that you've made your mind up what you're going to do this week. You have options. There are things to manifest here. Should it be opportunities, pathways, places to live, whatever that. It can be a practical thing, manifesting hopes, dreams, and wishes. But it might also be in terms of biding your time until you get yourself set up in terms of, the concrete things that how you're going to move towards, and putting the plans into action. This is the scenario here, Sagittarius. There is a way forward, and sometimes we just have to move forward in faith. It just feels like this current situation is unhealthy, and it's about liberating from that now, is what I see for you. Free will. And don't fear the unknown. I feel for a lot of you there is possibility and potential. around you. New things waiting to be manifested, but it's about recognizing the truth, heart and mind, that about this current situation is what I'm seeing for you here. And sometimes we just put a brave face on. Sometimes we have to, front it out until we've got ourselves set up. So you're biding your time this week in a very powerful way, but you know what you want, what you have to do now. And this is the scenario. Spirit is telling you, just move forward in faith. There are blessings coming your way as you follow your bliss. What a lovely message. All right, what do we have for Sagittarius? Thank you. Yeah. Turn your wounds into wisdom. Never regret anything that made you smile. We learn, we grow, we evolve. We become wiser. Let's pull one more card. The card at the bottom was nothing will work unless you do, by the way, but I've decided to shuffle one more card. What do we have for Sagittarius? We have make each day your masterpiece. And I like this coming out because this is about fulfillment, and like a masterpiece, a painting, it reaches its fullest potential. It can't get any better. That is a masterpiece. And that's how Spirit wants us to live our life. If you're not completely fulfilled in your situation, happy, if there are issues, whatever this devil energy is that you're looking to break free of, it's about having the strength and courage to be true to yourself in terms of, seeing the reality of a situation and self-love as well and what you need to do. I feel for a lot of you here, you're putting some kind of plan into action and biding your time this week. But there are options. There are things to move forward to or things to set up. Nevertheless, new hopes, dreams and wishes waiting to be manifested. All right, what do we have for... the readings are for 7 days only, so quite a short space of time, but you have possibilities here. Sometimes we just have to move forward in faith. Spirit Animal Oracle message, we have Black Jaguar, Old Soul. Walk through life with confidence and grace. You have power from beyond the world. Focus on what you want. You can create your dreams. Let's pull one more. We have Giraffe, Visionary. Rise above earthly matters, and that's definitely the energy here. Getting to the very heart of the matter, seeing the truth of a situation, and knowing what you need to do. So rise above earthly matters, glide through life with grace. You are able to see the right path, stand tall in your self-worth, and love with a big heart. But in the meantime, keeping your cards close to your chest, and it's almost kind of like putting a brave face on, because it serves you, I feel, this week. Sagittarius, that's what I have for you for the week ahead. I hope you enjoyed your reading, found it helpful, useful. If you did, please do like, share and subscribe. I wish you a wonderful week, and I will see you next time.